Hello, everyone. So what we're doing next is filling in our wheel of life. And basically, I'm going to do it with you. You have it in your workbook, so that's way easier than how I'm doing it, actually. Let me get my notes. So you just had your beautiful, beautiful mission statement, and you know your heart's desires right now. You know the thing you're capable of doing. You know those three things you're capable of doing this year that you didn't thought you were possible. And with all that in mind, we're going to structure our dreams because you know we can have all the things in our minds, but when it doesn't come, when it just stays there, it's not a reality. So what we're going to do in this one, we're going to structure and clarify our dreams and make it a whole harmonious choice to have a beautiful lifestyle in which it is possible to flourish and to live your dream life. So what we're going to do, we're going to fill in the wheel of life. It's in your workbook, so take a look there, and I'm just going to get that as well here. So what you're first going to do is to fill in your mission statement. This is the overall statement of your mission. That is, that's the lifeline. That's a life it's a one-liner you live by. So it's important to take that in mind as a theme for the wheel of life. What you're going to do next is you see 1 2 3 4 8 subjects: health, career, family, growth, spirituality, relationships, social life, and health. And you're gonna so first you're gonna number them from 1 to 10, where 1 is pretty bad, 10 is pretty great, from how satisfied you are. What level of fulfillment would you assess and scale it on from 1 to 10? So, for example, I'm going to do it with you so you know pretty much what to do. So first, finance is for me, for example, an 8. And then I'm gonna put in an 8. And I'm gonna number it. So, okay, I'm not really good at this, but you see, you're gonna see it. So I'm gonna number it an 8, and maybe it's actually even more here, So this is an 8. Over here is 10. This is 10. This is 1. Over here it's an 8 for me. Okay. So as you can see, bit chaotic on paper. Or whatever. Okay, so here is my wheel of life. So then we're gonna give a number to career. How satisfied are you in your career? Well, for me, it's actually a 9. And I'm taking pretty high numbers right now because that's actually how I feel. But you're going to see in other areas, in one area it can be like a 9 or maybe even a 10, and in other areas it's going to be a 4 or a 3 or even a 2 or 1. Whatever you do, be honest to yourself, because with honesty you can get clarity and you can improve. But when you're lying to yourself, yeah, that's not really what we're doing here. Okay, next one. We're gonna rate family. So how is my family life? I think for me, my family life right now would be a 5, because I'm not really seeing them, and there are some issues I still need to resolve with them. I need to talk about, which I'm sometimes, pretty much I'm delaying that. So that's why I am giving it a 5. You know, and for now, this is what my wheel of life looks like. So then we're going to do growth. Growth. How is my growth? I think my growth is a 7. And you know what? Don't overthink this. Often the first number that you get into your mind is perfect. So don't overthink it. Yeah. Then we go to spirituality. That's an 8 for me. Spirituality is always pretty high with me, because my life, I do my life pretty intuitively. It's funny, you know, and I actually do this a lot. Like I used to do this like every month, and that's actually what I advise to you too, if you don't really have like a reflection moment into your life yet. This is like a perfect way to do it. You can do this like every month, every other month, to see where you are. To what we're gonna do after this is we're gonna set some goals with these, with every area of your life. And you know what it is? We do all these areas. Like in the beginning, what I said is we tend to sometimes just take our, just set goals for our career and stuff like that. But your career is not your whole life. So it's really important to have like goals in your love relationship, in friends, in, because you are a holistic person. And if you only focus too much on that career, well, that's good sometimes as well. I mean, there are like seasons for that, don't get me wrong, but in the end, you want to harmonize your life as well. You want to not only be happy in career, because that, simply doesn't really make you happy. You want to share it with the people you love as well, and you want to feel connected to yourself, to the universe, to whatever you want to, you want to feel like you're growing instead of, for example, only making money. So we are holistic beings, and we need to take that into consideration when setting our goals. And I think it's a really big mistake if you're only focused on career goals. So that's why we're doing it like this. So then we're doing relationship, and that can be what I always do is relationship is more like my love relationship, like but for other people, some people do have like other forms of relationships and stuff like that. So I mean, you should do you, but for me it's like a love relationship. So I always so my love relationship, I think I would do an 8 right now, because I'm maybe a 7. Yes, a 7, because I am pretty busy also making this course and stuff like that. And I can't do like, I could do a little bit extra. Maybe if this is all done, and I've made all these videos, which I'm super excited about, though, don't get me wrong, but in every area of your life, if you give one more attention, the other sometimes gets less, and that's life as well. You mean it's what, like I said in the beginning, balance is an illusion. Okay, let me do that right. Balance is an illusion, but harmony, and doing what you find is most important, that can be done, and we're doing that for this, so that's really important. Okay, next one. So your social life. That is social life. Your social life. I could really do better in that area. If I look at it like objectively, I really could do better. I think I would even give it like, it has been really good, but I think now, and this is beautiful as well. So now I see this and I know this. The next step, what we're going to do is that we're going to take some goals, and we're going to take some action steps towards improving this and to harmonize basically our lives more. And so, what I see this one is a 4. So this one needs, and it pains me to see it, you know. So this one is, for me, for example, that's a big one to improve. That's what I can, yeah, like, you know, put my energy a little bit more into. And then my health is right now is 7, I think. Okay, so you see, like, my overall, what you want to have, the wheel of life, you know, it's a metaphor of having the biggest wheel. Like, having a big wheel creates a lot of flow into your life. And so what you see with me, this isn't really like a proper wheel. It doesn't really go smoothly. When I have 4 wheels like that, this in my car, it doesn't really run smoothly. So what we need to do is we need to look at these things. We need to look honestly at what I want to improve, what needs more energy, what I can do a little bit less, what, you know, and take some action steps towards that. You know how all these aspects and all these areas in your life are working out right now. So the next thing we're going to do, and you can fill this in your workbook, is for all the areas, you're going to set 3, no, you know what we're going to do? You're going to set for the next month, you're going to set some goals. So what areas do need more improvement? And you can all fill these in your workbook. So you're going to see your workbook and you're going to just fill in all the details. And you're going to see that you have more goals, not only considering your career, although for some of you and for a lot of you maybe it will be a lot of focus on your career in the next, and that's fine as well, but you need to still keep it in the back of your mind that relationships are important, that your friends are important, that your family is important, so it is very important to see your life as a holistic life. Because and I'm gonna tell you a story about this, actually, because you know what, I'm gonna do that in the next video. I think that's beautiful. Just do this for now, and you're gonna have a little story for me in the next one. So